Hey guys, it's your coach Nick Jarosh here, and I want to talk to you guys about the 21-day fix and meal planning and what that all entails as you go forward. So a lot of you guys are excited and you're getting started on your 21-day fix journey. And the book is phenomenal about sharing, what you should be eating, how the container system works, all that sort of thing. But I want to talk about some tips that I think can help you and I know can help you move forward with this, because it can be a little bit overwhelming. I get that. But I want to give you some tips that'll really set you up for success. So number one, you can use your book for this, but I would actually encourage you to go to teambeachbody.com and print off some sheets. We actually have these in our challenge groups. If you don't like these sheets, you can actually find some other cool ones, some other cool options on on Pinterest. They have some great options. They have even some great options for dry erase boards that you can use, and you can check off that sort of thing. Also, the apps, the Beachbody app that they have for the 21-day fix for the iPhone, and they also have one called the 21-day challenge, I believe it's called, or the 21-day fitness app for the Android, and you can actually plug in the different colors, and it's actually set up pretty much like the 21-day fix. It's exactly the same thing. It's just not called the 21-day fix. So then you can go in and check off as you go. But let me tell you this right now. If you fail to plan in this program, you might as well just plan to fail, because this is so important that knowing what you're going to eat each day is phenomenal, because you know your schedule, you know when you're going to have those tough days, you know when you're going to have to make meals in advance. Planning out the fact that you can have 10, you could have 10. You can have chicken breasts throughout the week already pre-cooked on Sunday. Make extras, make extra sweet potatoes or make extra rice and have that available for you so that you can have stuff to grab and go. So here's what I recommend. I recommend you go through every container system, the greens for the vegetables, that sort of thing, and I'm going to talk about that here in a second, and pick 3, 4, maybe 5 things that you'll actually eat and that you want to prepare and cook. Then what I would actually do is I would write those out, write green, and I'd write out the 3 things that I want to do. I'd also encourage you to either piggyback with someone or purchase the Fixate book. With that book, you're going to find a lot of great recipes, and it actually makes things so much easier. But if you don't have that Fixate book, you can go on the very end and find a couple recipes that you want to make, or actually go online and look at 21-day fix recipes and type in chicken recipes or that sort of thing centered around what your containers are. So I'm looking at the red container right now, and if I was going to pick 3 or 4 things, I would pick eggs, Greek yogurt, Shakeology would be one of mine, chicken, and tuna. Those would be kind of my big things that I would have on my list. So then I would center my meals around the different types of protein that I would pick, or fish, or whatever it is that I'm going to eat that day. Okay, remember, this is 21 days, so we're setting up habits. We're teaching you how to prep. We're teaching how to prepare. And so it doesn't necessarily mean for the rest of your life you have to eat these same foods. But for 21 days, it makes it so much easier if you know this is what I'm going to eat. Okay? And you can switch it up. You can always change it. But it just makes it easier when you have it prepared. So I would write out those things. I would have every single day I would have plans. So what I typically do is I give myself 2 options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, when I'm doing a program like this, 2 options, that's it. And that's me, what works for me. So I want to extend what works for me to you. So 2 options. So typically for breakfast, it'll be either yogurt and Shakeology with a banana, or it'll be Shakeology, banana, and oatmeal. So I kind of have those different container systems in there. Then depending on what I've picked in the morning, I'll have like a piece of some tuna, salad for lunch, or kind of give myself some of those other options as well. Maybe it's a burrito that I've created, that sort of thing. And then for dinner, typically chicken, fish, with lots of vegetables. I load up my vegetables at night. I also put my vegetables for lunch. I don't like to eat vegetables in the morning. That's just me. That's me personally. If you love to get your vegetables in an omelet in the morning, great. Write that down. Have that available for yourself. But if you don't plan, if you don't have that plan in place, and you don't know exactly what you're going to eat darn near every single day, especially on the weekends, it's going to be very hard to stay on track, because you're going to go through and you're just going to start checking off boxes, and you're going to go at the end of the day, you're going to go, I have 4 greens left and 1 yellow, and what am I going to eat, right? You're just going to pretty much be eating green beans and kale and broccoli for dinner. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound very appetizing for me. Maybe as a side dish, but not as my main meal. So plan. And here's the thing, you guys, it doesn't have to be rocket science. It doesn't have to be some grand old thing. Make this simple, make this easy, make this work for you. Go through the list, pick 3 to 5 things that you like. Plan them out. When are you going to eat them? At what time are you going to eat them? And stick to your plan. Then as you go through, check it off on your app. Use MyFitnessPal. They also use and they support this system. You have those options as you go forward. So I hope this video helps get you started. If you still need some help with picking your meal plan and that sort of thing, I would love to help you do that. It's super easy. I'm just going to sit down and show you those 3 things. Pick 3 to 5 things that you like. The Fixate book makes it so much easier because there's so many recipes in there that you can pick from and you can do and you can have fun with. And you can even make one of them. We made mac and cheese with chicken and broccoli, and we made enough for 3 days worth. So you can do that. Plan it out. Make more than what you think you're going to need, because then you can have it for the next day and the following day. You can always switch it up. Remember, this is 21 days. We're just creating the habit of planning. It's not necessarily what you're going to eat for the rest of your life. Could be, but probably not. Guys, I hope this helps. Take care. We got some more videos coming your way. Can't wait to help you out.